Hi, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Seams with WeGotEm Tees. Today we're going to talk a little bit about cost of Letterman jackets and how cost is determined and how we can help you guys out to, spread those payments out over a 4-month period. So let's go ahead and start with the cost of the jacket. So daily, we get this question. How much does it cost to get my child a Letterman's jacket? And that's really a loaded question because, to be honest, we've had people spend as little as $300 on a jacket all the way up to probably about $3,000 on a jacket. So when you call or you inquire about the cost of a Letterman jacket, it really depends on what you're looking for. We can do a basic starter package for $3.99, and often we have those on sale for $2.99. So you can actually get one of those if you watch for our sales. $2.99, and what you're going to get with that is the jacket, the wool body, the leather sleeves. We're going to sew your student's first and last name on the jacket, first name on the front, last name on the back. We're going to give them a graduation year patch, and we're also going to sew on the school letter patch. That's really a complete jacket. That is a jacket that your kid, your child can feel comfortable walking around school with. It's a jacket that they earned. It has all the relevant patches on it, and that is a complete jacket. Now, people often want to add the bells and whistles. I like to call it the bells and whistles of the jacket. And that can be anything from adding the school mascot all the way up to blinging out the entire jacket with, 10 different patches on it. So these jackets, the price range is really the whole gamut. All the way from $2.99 if you're looking for our sales, all the way up, like I said, people have spent $3,000 on these jackets. So the price is really in your court. How much do you want to spend? We tell the parents, come in with a budget. Decide what your budget is. When you first come to us, we do provide a price sheet that kind of explains all the bells and whistles. Talk with your student, sit down, decide what your family budget is before you move on to that next phase of the bells and whistles of the jacket. We also understand that this is an important moment for your family, for your student, as well as the parents. This is something that they've been looking forward to. And a lot of times parents, they don't want to skimp. They just want to say, hey, I want my student to get what they want. So we sit down with you, we design the whole jacket, and then comes the sticker shock. And people are just like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize the cost of all of this. And parents aren't usually saying no. They're usually just saying, not right now. Or how can I do this right now? It's not a no. They want their kids to have it. They got to figure out how to make this work. We've recently discovered that this is becoming a problem for many families. We have the rising of housing and groceries and all of those things. So although families still want this keepsake for their student, they're just not sure how to get around the price. So we've taken this really to heart here at WeGotEm Tees, and we have decided to introduce Affirm as a payment option. Many of you guys are familiar with Affirm. It's used through the Shop app and through Shopify. So it's a secure payment plan option that we have introduced here at the store. So how this works is after you've sat down with one of our design consultants and you've decided on all the things you want for the jacket, we go ahead and we help you set up your Shopify account. We'll help you walk through it. Most people already have it. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. But we will walk you through on how to do that. And really all you have to do is you have to have a credit card that is assigned to the Shopify app. And we'll help you walk through all of that. And at checkout, it'll allow you to choose the 4 monthly payments. So this is going to split that cost of the jacket into 4 equal monthly payments. Now, you can do that on your own, of course, if that's what you want. The problem is that because these jackets are custom, we don't start the jackets until we have payment in full. So the real benefit of using Affirm is you use Affirm, you're working with Affirm for those 4 monthly payments, but we here at WeGotEm Tees, we get to start on your jacket immediately. It doesn't allow for any delay. So as soon as you're in that program, boom, we begin the jacket, the start of the jacket. So it really helps with that delay process. It just gets that jacket moving right away. It gets in the queue and we start working on it. This is really a benefit that we have seen with providing this Affirm payment option to our customers. And just to give you guys an idea of how this Affirm payment option works, we've recently had a family in here that obviously wanted this jacket for their son really bad. They had actually been in the shop about 4 different times, and we could tell that the payment or the dollar amount was really their obstacle. Because we just introduced this Affirm action or Affirm option, last time they were in the shop this last week, we introduced it to them. They were able to do it. And finally, we were able to get their jacket started, the process going. They were relieved. We were so glad we could offer this as an option for them. And everybody left happy. And specifically regarding our seniors, our upcoming 2027 graduates, don't delay on getting this project started, especially now that we have this Affirm payment option. These jackets take about 8 weeks to produce. Your seniors are really going to want this for their senior pictures coming up, for the fall season of football coming up. This really allows you guys to get into the shop, get the jacket going, use the Affirm as a payment option if you need to, and it won't delay the process. I would say 9 times out of 10, that is the mountain that people are trying to get over to get the jacket started. It really is how do I come up with this money all at once? And I feel like we've just gone and tried to solve that problem for you guys to get you in, get these kids what they're looking for so they can start their senior year exactly the way they want to. So I hope that I answered all those questions regarding cost, the price of things, how we can overcome, how we can help you out to get these jackets going right away. So if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to call, text the shop. But if we've answered your questions and you're ready to get your student in one of our jackets, make sure that you book. The links will be below. We do take walk-in appointments, but booking an appointment is always best. We love spending time with your family, getting to know your family, and finding the exact jacket that's going to work for your student. So don't hesitate. Let's get booked today. If you just want more information, make sure you follow, subscribe, and like. All the links are below. But let's get your student in here. Let's get this jacket going today.